even talking about long bed. I'm talking about the standard bed. It's 18 trailer hitches deep, and that is ridiculous for a country album. Forget 27,015 songs on the expanded truck bed edition or whatever. 18 is too many. But are they good though? That's what we're talking about today. I had zero expectations for F-1 Trillion, and its title is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life, in all of time and space and coffee. But Wrong Ones with Tim McGraw is a great song with nostalgic references to the best of Tim McGraw's catalog, and come on, we all want some of that cowboy money. Without buying the farm or the cow or any of the farming equipment, because tractors are like $20,000, and we ain't got no money for that. We ain't got no FU money. You know what I'm talking about? I love it. I love that song, and I was shocked because I have classically and famously, I am classical and famous. I've not really been a fan of Post Malone. Okay, except for when he covered Nirvana in a dress. That was really nice. Really like that. That was sexy. Finer Things features Hank Williams Jr. and it's Hank who drops the album title, and Post Malone drops it too. But the album title makes me think a little bit more. And while I'm listening to this song, I can only hear the vocal similarities between Posty's twang and Coleman Williams, the great-grandson of Hank Williams Sr. We are all Hank fans. Posty, this is incredible. The Morgan Wallen and Blake Shelton songs go in popular directions and have trillions of streams, I'm sure, probably. They're kind of bland and average, considering this album is called F-1 Trillion. But they're serviceable to those that enjoy those two dudes. They're not bad pop country songs. They're just not really what I'm into, because I'm a nutcase. I'm also that dude. Okay. But forget everything that I've said up until this point in the video, because Dolly freaking Parton is in the house with a definite highlight on this massive spaceship of an album. The Have a Heart, a magical, heartbreaking, do all the right things kind of song. I'm at a loss that this song is so good. I cannot freaking believe the album is so good. I cannot freaking believe that Post Malone finally has an album that I can talk about here on the channel. What the? Post Malone, mumble pop rap star extraordinaire, has made a country album. And if that's not shocking, or shocking enough, it's called F-1 Trillion, and it kind of lives up to the name. Now, there are some more weird numerical issues with this album. The original runtime is 57 minutes and 57 seconds and 0.57 seconds. That's got to be on purpose, right? And that is stupid long. Stupid too long. Country albums kind of need to stay in their lane of 30 or 40 minutes. 40 minutes is pushing it for a country record, if I'm being honest. But F-1 Trillion, a trillion F-150s, right? That's what he's trying to convey in that title. That's a trillion times 150. And that's silly. I don't even know what number that would be. That's too much music, man. I get to the only solo Posty song early in the project of F-1 Trillion, and it's been 20 minutes. Come on, man. This could have been a 10-song album and bounce. And maybe it wouldn't have been a 5 out of 5, but probably, gosh darn, a rootin' tootin' 3.5 out of 5. It would have been a banger. Just a solid freaking 10-track banger. And God, it's here. It's God. It's good to hear Brad Paisley on Goes Without Saying. Brad has some of the corniest yet bestest country songs of the 2000s. God bless him. And God bless this album for having him featured. The Luke Combs features on Guy Like That again recalls the vocal cooing of Coleman Williams of the Hank Williams family from Posty. And gosh dang, I hope it catches on even more with these huge pop singers. This is another highlight of this massively over-bloated insanity of an album. If I had the job of a Post Malone editor, which I probably will get at some point, let's be real. If I were the Posty editor, I don't care about streams. I'm chopping off. I had some help. I'm getting rid of Pour Me a Drink. Heck, those could have been standalone singles that would have done well, right? I would let them be released like that. At least I had some help. Could be a standalone single because you guys love that poop. You just eat it up. Never Love You Again goes into classical country territory rather than the modern, and wow, it is, oh, chef's kiss. Freaking 90s country is back, baby, and more of this music needs to resurface on such a huge stage, such a huge platform as a Post Malone album. The features get insanely good as the album closes with more Luke Combs, Stapleton, Hardy, who's getting less annoying as time goes by. I'll have to give him that, I admit it. But Right About You is the second of the first 18 songs to feature no features. Weird. And it's a good one. Posty could have carried this project on his own. He didn't need 5,000 featured artists, but they all kind of work in their own unique way. Mexico with Billy Strings is a catchy pop country number with a mind-blowing banjo and fiddle rip roaring right through that piece of hard rock. And you know what? Yours is a solid land for a massive, overbloated spaceship of a Ford pickup in this really enjoyable 3 out of 5 album called F-1 Trillion.